Hi, I'm mad. I'm mad at myself because quite a few years ago I posted on the channel stating a video about commitment, which was kind of stupid because then I never posted. That's not commitment. But here we are. We've got some things. We've been committed if you've been following my Instagram, and I'm mad at myself for not starting this YouTube channel. So here's what we're doing. We're going to move into my car. We're going to travel across Canada, and we're going to have fun. I want to set up some challenges for myself that actually are somewhat attainable and achievable, and I want to be able to share that with everybody. I have my dog Charlie. She is a black lab, and I'm very excited to get started. So let's go. I live on a really busy street, so things get loud. I don't know how well this is going to translate in the video. However, goal is to set up the car again in a way that I can sleep in it. And so what I want to do is I've been kind of experimenting with this whole front seat, back seat thing where I just sleep in the passenger seat. And then I want my dog to be able to sleep here, and then I'll push up here so that way she has more space and I can also push up my seat. But that's the goal. I don't know. I want to try to get that sorted first. I had a way where I would take the mat that's there, the memory foam, and put it onto the chair here. But this lumbar support, I believe it is, I don't know. The chair is, this is on top of the seat, so it doesn't fold flush when it folds back. And so I need to figure that one out, but that's the goal. I do need to clean the car, but I keep cleaning it and I keep going on adventures, so I'm just going to build it out for now, and we'll clean it out at another point again. One of my other options is to use this folding memory foam mattress that isn't water resistant, but is a lot more stable, and it does prop me up pretty good. It's also a lot more comfortable than about, what is this, like an inch? I don't know what American units are. So, what do? I don't know. We will see. One thing I can do is put down this passenger seat and the driver's seat, and then me and Charlie have a full bed situation, but I have to make sure that whatever I'm doing is, or wherever I stay is more secure, because I will be covering things. And then what do I do about these? Because if the mattress goes over all of it, then I don't know. So those are my dilemmas. Yeah. On top of that kind of dilemma, I also have all of that I need to be able to fit into the vehicle, which only has that much trunk space. I can take out my seats and extend it, but then I have to build out a platform and put the bed down. Even then, I'm not able to stretch out, so it seems like the passenger seat is where I'm able to stretch out the best, and I also have a more comfortable sleep. I've done it when I've on some preliminary trials, but it would basically look like this if I folded it out completely. But as you can see, it just about covers my, what I call a prindle, because I grew up in the early 2000s, and it covers that. So what's it look like when we're on it? Let's see. Get the shoes off. And so I'm still stuck to a side, but Charlie could sit here and I can go from there. But I guess pillows would sit here, or I could push it up more. My legs are in the well, so I don't know how that's gonna work, but yeah, I don't really have an idea. I'm at a loss now. Now I have to sit here and tinker with it. These were the ideas that I've had before, and somewhat doable, but when you think about it, this is tough. There is something's poking me over here. The seats are so contoured. I guess the first challenge is to figure out how to actually comfortably do this. Feels like it's starting to rain, so let's move some stuff in. I'm sure there's probably a simpler way to do what I'm doing, and a lot of people will probably say, don't do it. But what's life about if not for making challenges for yourself? So we already have some supplies for stuff because I have done it before. Like, I have this battery pack that also inflates and jumps my car, so that way I'm a little more independent and I don't have to worry about things. I have a little chair that I just brought in, and I do have this, it's like a cutting board slash wash basin. That's the plug there for to stop the water. But you can push it down, or yeah, push it down like that, and it has little stabilizers, legs, and it's actually a pretty nifty thing because it also acts as a cutting board. So it's pretty multifunctional, and I like that. It's also slim. I've got a, come on, one hand, bin of dog things. That was a very bad shot, but either way, it's dog things, leashes, bags, balls, treats, just in case. Sometimes I put it, like, I'll set aside water for her when I'm going on trips, like, or hikes or anything like that, and I'll put that in there so that way I know whose is what. A water. This is the personal box, which is just everything else that I have. A strainer that goes with the wooden block here. I built this as a shelf. Literally, it's not much. This is the only build I want to do. By the way, I should take the time to mention, I don't want to build anything out. So if people want to suggest that, that's fine. I've done it before, but that's not really where I'm going. I really want to make it easy. But also, I feel like easy means sleeping uncomfortable, and I want to sleep comfortably because it was very uncomfortable traveling across Canada and back in my car the first time, but only because I built out the platform not thinking about how I was going to do the sleeping arrangements completely. You just want to go when you want to go. Do you like my farmer stand? It's sort of there. So with that, that's where I'm stuck at. No build. I'm creating a lot of challenge for myself, but I'm pretty sure it's possible. I am quite sure it's possible. I figured out something. I wish I could just flip the camera, like you can like double tap. I wonder. No, it just autofocuses. However, I figured out something. This wide angle zoom, this is what we did. Boom! Turns out you can take this right out, and now it's just that. After much of finagling, I will say, with this wire that I had to go find, I got this one out. There's 3, so I can put a sheet on that. That's a lot. A lot better. Holy. Okay. Maybe we figured something out. I like the fact that maybe one pad is good because I still can get comfort. Like, there's the best of both worlds in a sense, or maybe not the best of both worlds, but enough compromise that I'm okay with it. Because I just need to get the comfort where my body doesn't feel like it's going, like, I kind of just want to raise myself, like, I don't know how to show it, but I kind of want to raise myself in a way that it allows me to beat that bend there. So I want to raise myself like as much as that. That was a lot easier. Maybe I should do 2. Or we can always, now that it's, I'm just trying to level myself. I don't really need a pad on the back here. It's more, I think that'll work. Yeah, see? And then it kind of lines up with the back of this, which is all I need. Maybe? I feel like I'm gonna have to test it by sleeping in the car tonight. Looks like they're working on their car too. Okay, so folded it, added the sheet, cracked my back a little. I don't like it that way, nope. I want it to have a sheet on it though, to get a more authentic feel. But yeah, I do highly enjoy it being... I also wanted it to not fold open, because it seems to pop open. So what I'm trying to do is figure out how to do it in a way that's not... Because if I can, while I'm driving across the country, what I'd like to do is just keep this thing folded and on the seat. I don't know if that'll be necessary, but could do this and have it... I could pull it, like I could have it like the top part comes over it like that much, so that way it goes more flush, transitions into the seat more. You know, I don't want the sheet on. I think just a regular pillowcase, like a big pillowcase, will keep this the way I want it. Yeah, it's better. Okay. Normally I sleep on my stomach, so let's try. Okay, yeah, so it seems like I would need to have a pillow or more of a memory foam something. Obviously I will have a pillow. Maybe, it's so hot right now. It's like stale air. I mean, I have lots more memory foam, but what I could do is for a transition, have the other memory foam come up. But then I feel like that's just more, like I have only so much storage in the small car. Judging by the time of this one video, it looks like it'll be like a very long 15-minute video. Jeez. Editing Jake here, looking at the video. Yeah, we're at 12 minutes and 30 seconds, so stick around for part 2. It's probably already on the channel.